Did you know that during the July 2022 UK heatwave, temperatures exceeded 40 degrees Celsius for the very first time in recorded history, and Public Health England recorded approximately 2,800 excess deaths in England alone, directly attributed to the heat? Here we are in early July 2026, and as the British summer hits full stride, understanding how today's weather affects your body is more urgent than most people realize. Whether you are waking up to blazing sunshine across London, muggy humidity in Birmingham, or the classic British combination of both within the same afternoon, the choices you make today about how you respond to this weather could genuinely determine how well you feel for the rest of the season. In this video, we are going to walk you through the UK's current summer weather conditions, the real health risks they carry, and exactly what you should be doing right now, backed by NHS guidance, Met Office data, and peer-reviewed research, to stay healthy, safe, and energized all July long. July is statistically the warmest month in the UK, with average daytime temperatures ranging from 17 to 23 degrees Celsius across England, dropping to between 14 and 18 degrees in Scotland and Northern Ireland. However, averages rarely tell the full story. The Met Office has consistently documented an upward trend in UK summer temperatures over recent decades, with heatwave events, defined as 3 or more consecutive days above 25 degrees Celsius, becoming significantly more frequent since 2000. Early July in particular tends to deliver a restless mix: warm sunny spells, rapid temperature spikes in the southeast, and sudden heavy downpours that catch people completely off guard. UV index levels during July regularly reach 6 or 7 across England and Wales, which the World Health Organization classifies as high, meaning unprotected skin can begin to burn in fewer than 20 minutes. Humidity levels can also surge, making 26 degrees feel far more oppressive than it sounds. Understanding these conditions is the first step to managing their impact on your health. When the temperature rises, your body faces very real physiological stress. Heat exhaustion is the first stage to watch for, and its symptoms are easy to miss if you are not looking: heavy sweating, pale or clammy skin, persistent fatigue, dizziness, nausea, and a rapid but weak pulse. If you or someone around you is showing these signs, move to a cool place immediately, loosen clothing, sip cold water steadily, and use a damp cloth to cool the skin. Left untreated, heat exhaustion can escalate within minutes into heat stroke, a genuine medical emergency. In heat stroke, the core body temperature rises above 40 degrees Celsius, sweating typically stops, and confusion or loss of consciousness may follow. The NHS is unambiguous: call 999 immediately. Those at highest risk are the over 65s, young children under 4, and people living with chronic conditions including heart disease, diabetes, and kidney or respiratory problems. According to the Office for National Statistics, heat-related hospital admissions in England increase by as much as 350% on days when temperatures exceed 28 degrees. These are not abstract statistics; they are a direct call to take today's forecast seriously. One of the simplest and most effective tools at your disposal during a hot July is proper hydration. The NHS recommends 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day under normal conditions, but in summer heat, particularly if you are exercising, working outdoors, or spending extended time in direct sun, your requirement increases meaningfully. A straightforward rule of thumb: if your urine is dark yellow, you are already mildly dehydrated. Avoid relying on caffeinated drinks or sugary fizzy beverages as your primary fluid intake. Both act as diuretics and accelerate fluid loss. Instead, prioritize water, diluted fruit juice, or an electrolyte drink if you have been sweating heavily. Your diet matters too. Heavy, high-fat meals, think a full roast dinner or a greasy takeaway, raise your internal body temperature during digestion, which is the last thing you need on a warm July day. Instead, opt for light, seasonal alternatives: cucumber and mint salads, strawberries, watermelon, cold grilled fish, and natural yogurt. These foods are not only easier for your body to process in the heat, most are also over 90% water by weight, giving you additional hydration with every mouthful. July sits squarely in the peak of grass pollen season in the UK. And if you are among the approximately 13 million people in Britain who suffer from hay fever, a figure cited by Allergy UK, this is the month that can make daily life genuinely difficult. Grass pollen counts are at their highest between June and August, and in a warm, dry July, those counts can reach very high levels on the Met Office's pollen scale for days at a stretch. Symptoms extend beyond the classic sneezing and itchy eyes. Severe hay fever disrupts sleep, impairs concentration, and has been shown in research published in the journal Clinical and Experimental Allergy to reduce productivity by as much as 40% during high pollen days. To manage it effectively, check the Met Office pollen forecast every morning before you leave the house. Pollen levels are typically highest between 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. and again in the early evening, so keep windows closed during those windows. Wearing wraparound sunglasses outdoors can dramatically reduce eye exposure. Antihistamines, cetirizine or loratadine, are available over the counter at any pharmacy, while your GP can prescribe corticosteroid nasal sprays for more persistent cases. Applying a small amount of petroleum jelly around your nostrils also creates a physical barrier that traps pollen before it enters your airways. A UV index of 6 or 7, which is entirely typical for a clear July day across southern England, means skin damage can begin in as little as 15 to 20 minutes without adequate protection. The British Association of Dermatologists recommends a broad-spectrum sunscreen of at least SPF 30, and ideally SPF 50, applied generously to all exposed skin at least 15 minutes before going outdoors and reapplied every 2 hours, or immediately after swimming or heavy sweating. Critically, do not be fooled by cloud cover. Up to 80% of UV radiation penetrates overcast skies, meaning you can sustain significant skin damage on what feels like a dull British summer day. Wide-brimmed hats, sunglasses with a UV 400 rating, and lightweight tightly woven clothing that covers your shoulders and arms all add meaningful layers of protection. Try to avoid direct sun exposure between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m., when UV levels in the UK reach their daily peak. And take skin changes seriously. According to Cancer Research UK, melanoma cases have more than doubled in the UK since the 1990s, making it the 5th most common cancer in the country. Any new mole, change in an existing mole's shape or color, or a sore that does not heal within 4 weeks should be assessed by a GP without delay. The longer days and warmer temperatures of July are a genuine invitation to get active outdoors, and that is something to embrace. Regular physical activity remains one of the most evidence-backed interventions for long-term health. But exercising in the heat requires intelligent adaptation. The most important adjustment is timing. Move your runs, cycles, or outdoor workouts to before 9 a.m. or after 6 p.m., when temperatures and UV levels are both considerably lower. Your cardiovascular system is already working harder than usual simply to regulate your core body temperature in the heat, which means your performance will naturally decrease, typically by 10 to 20% for every degree above 22 Celsius, according to research in the Journal of Applied Physiology. Pushing through that decline can rapidly lead to heat exhaustion. Reduce your planned intensity accordingly. Wear light-colored moisture-wicking fabrics, always carry water, and inform someone of your planned route if you are heading out alone. Green spaces like Hampstead Heath in London, Heaton Park in Manchester, or the South Downs in Sussex offer beautiful environments for summer exercise, but shade and hydration remain non-negotiable wherever you choose to train. Warmer, brighter days have a well-documented and measurable positive effect on mental health. Sunlight triggers serotonin production in the brain, a neurotransmitter directly associated with feelings of calm, focus, and positive mood, and natural daylight also plays a critical role in regulating your circadian rhythm, which in turn supports deeper, more restorative sleep. Research published by the University of Manchester found that even modest increases in daily sunlight exposure are associated with statistically significant improvements in reported well-being scores. However, disrupted sleep caused by the heat or by light summer evenings, and anxiety triggered by extreme weather coverage, can work in the opposite direction and erode those benefits. If you are struggling to sleep in the July heat, keep your bedroom temperature below 18 degrees Celsius by using a fan and blackout curtains, switch to lightweight breathable bedding, and try to avoid screens for at least an hour before you go to sleep. Spending time in green spaces, whether that is your back garden, a local park, or a walk along the coast, has also been shown in multiple studies to reduce cortisol levels and lower perceived stress significantly. In July, the opportunity to do that is right outside your front door. So there you have it, a complete, evidence-based guide to staying healthy throughout the UK's July weather in 2026. Let us bring it together into a clear action plan you can apply starting today. First, hydrate consistently. Aim for at least 2 liters of water daily, more if you are active or outdoors. Second, eat light and seasonal, fresh fruit, salads, yogurt, and lean proteins will serve your body far better than heavy-cooked meals in this heat. Third, manage hay fever proactively by checking the Met Office pollen forecast each morning, keeping windows shut at peak pollen hours, and using antihistamines regularly rather than waiting for symptoms to peak. Fourth, apply SPF 50 sunscreen every single day, cloud or no cloud, and stay in the shade between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Fifth, time your exercise before 9 a.m. or after 6 p.m., and reduce your intensity in the heat. And sixth, get outdoors into green spaces for your mental health. Serotonin is free, and the British summer, for all its unpredictability, offers it in abundance right now. Keep an eye on the Met Office forecast every morning, look out for the people around you, and enjoy everything this season genuinely has to offer. Stay safe, stay well, and we will see you in the next video.